Welcome back to the Christopher Cardillo
Hello.
Show. It's Cardillo live from Las Vegas with the beautiful Sabrina Bolster.
Hello.
She is just amazing. I'm so happy to have such a wonderful talent co-host on the show. I mean, she makes this effortless and enjoyable beyond words. I mean, and she's truly a talented individual. She can sing, dance, she can draw, she works on the computer, she's a model. She's basically, in discovery mode. She's a work in progress, actually.
Yes.
I mean, and there's no limitations. When we came in here, there's a rock wall, and she went, oh, you know what? I think I'm going to climb that thing. It's only 100 feet. It's only, okay.
That's not too bad. As long as it's not in heels, I think I could do it.
Well, I'll be up there going, okay, how do I get down now? I'll be like stuck up there, but then I'll have my my other side kick in, and that's my daredevil side. Because I used to race, and I knew a lot of the same people that Gene Woods knows. And from his racing career, I did a lot of racing. I did dirt bike, I did motocross, desert racing, trials, rally. I did Baja 1000, Met 500, and half track and speedway. And I got hurt a little bit here and there. You can't not crash. You're gonna crash, but you just got to get back in the saddle and fly again. And then, of course, you're fearless and you have no sense of, you're just going to go for it. And so finally the day came when I actually had a problem when I was racing, and I hit a wall at a very high speed, and then that kind of changed my ideas for a little while.
That'll shake you up. I think that's enough to do it for a little while and say, well, let's think about it now. It was really fun until now.
Yes, I was kind of saying to myself, well, maybe this is like God going, okay, you had your fun, all right? I let you do this. You survived it. I even did high jumping. I even climbed the Widowmaker. I forget where that is, but it's this insane mountain where I actually made it to the top after 20 tries, and everybody kept saying to me, you don't have the bike for it. It's not going to happen. What are you trying to do? You're just going to kill yourself. And actually, my 19th attempt, I almost made it, and I almost gave up. I was coming down the hill, and I thought, no, I got to go one more time. And I went out of turn, so they questionably said I was disqualified. But then they ruled in my favor, and they said, okay, you did it. So
20 time is a charm. And regardless of how many times it takes, as long as you're determined and you push yourself to that limit and you make it, that's all that matters.
That's it.
Plus the bragging rights of proving everybody else wrong. I love when someone says you can't do something and you're like,
yes.
Really though?
I love, isn't she amazing? We think totally we're on the same wavelength. I mean, it challenges me the minute somebody says you can't, and the words are, it's like in slow motion movie,
You get that Rocky Balboa
yes.
music going in your head and you're like, where's the stairs?
And we're gonna go for it. And so all my life has been that way, and it's true. You have to, what I say, and what actually I've been taught is that preparedness meets opportunity. And a lot of people, when they don't pursue they park their dream or their goal, they kind of back down.
Mm-hmm.
That's when you really got to push it even harder.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Yeah, if you have a dream and you're not willing to pursue and, sweat through what it takes to get there, then it's really not a dream, it's just an idea. So it's up to you what you want to put into it and how you want to make it happen.
Exactly. It's all up to you. In fact, there's another show on Ninon de Vera de Rosa. She says that. Without you, it's nothing. Without you, it doesn't happen. I love that. I love what Ninon says. And, I mean, here's a person that does this every day, day in, day out, and now she's coming into areas, preparedness meeting opportunity, the 6 degrees of separation, which I completely believe in. Kevin Bacon has a theory, the actor. He says actors are, connected 6 degrees of separation. There is a movie that Will Smith was in and Donald Sutherland, and it was a fabulous movie. And that's one movie that sticks in my head forever because the acting was superb, everything about it, the storyline. But it is true. The 6 degrees of separation isn't a theory. I live it every day.
Yeah. Communities are so small, you don't realize how interconnected and who you really know until you realize how much that community interacts and reaches out and bonds with another.
Absolutely.
I mean, that's how I was an artist, and I got started here. I started with the pinup modeling for fun because I had friends that were mechanics.
Look at that. She just started as fun.
It was just a whimsical kind of one-time thing that turned into so much more because you don't realize who you know and what resources you have until you really reach out and utilize who is there. And the timing, all of that, always, fate is a beautiful thing sometimes.
Yes.
Sometimes.
Yes.
So
It's true.
I agree. I mean, that 6 degrees is there, and as long as you have that determination to make what you want to happen, you just go out and do it.
Yes.
My favorite thing, they always have those memes online, and they have that one that says, the dream is free, but the hustle is sold separately.
Oh, I love that.
I'm like, yes.
Wow.
Dream it up, but if you're not willing to take that ambition and motivation and turn it into something, that's it. It's an idea.
Yes.
It's just an idea.
Yes, I have so many friends too that are great talents, and I call them closet talented people because they sit in a closet and they want to do it, so they get frustrated. They want to do this, but then they're afraid to do it. And I have a thing. I hired a lot of motivational speakers, ex Tony Robbins people, we call them in the business Robinites. And these Robinite people, I learned a lot, but they basically synthesize all these different philosophies and ideas and ideologies. Then they come up with their formula. And so I have a thing about fear. Fear is false evidence appearing real. That's the stuff that drives you crazy in your head, where you go, oh my God, what are they going to think? What are they going to do? Oh my God, oh my God.
Everyone is their worst enemy, and the more you overthink those things, I mean, if I would have believed everything that I heard growing up or everything that I thought to be true,
Yes.
I wouldn't be half the person I am. Because you
Exactly.
can't believe that. Society may put those standards out there, but it's really up to you to create your own and to go forward with that. I mean, I think that's how a lot of the people, especially a lot of the people you're talking about within that 6 degrees, that's how they make themselves too, is you don't let anything hold you back.
Nothing. I mean, those are such pearls of wisdom. You heard it today from Sabrina. I mean, she's
It's
a
free
great
today.
example for aspiring young women coming up, because she's like a Taylor Swift. I mean, these are all the same kind of talented people that they pursue it. They get out there. It takes you got to have some heart, you got to have some soul, and you got to have some guts, you got to have some tenacity. When people tell you, no, you can't do that, if it's against the law, well, that's one thing. But
Yeah.
if it's something,
Don't
we
take
wanna
it to
be
too many
breaking any
degrees.
laws
Don't
here.
burn the city down.
Yes. Don't
Don't
fight
go that
City Hall.
extreme.
Pay your taxes.
Yes.
And
No.
and don't yell at the judge if you go to court.
Yes.
Yeah.
But no objections. No, that's incredibly sweet and so much appreciated, because a lot of that, I've had my own personal hurdles, my own personal fears, and there's a lot that's hard to overcome. You have to be determined enough and have enough self-worth to believe in yourself and your abilities.
Absolutely.
I love that. Pinup is great. So one of the niche things, as far as the modeling, that was the first world that I entered in through the car realm. And I love it because it is such a wonderful, motivating, inspiring culture. Like, it doesn't matter. It's all body shapes, all sizes, all
Yes.
races, everything, and finding beauty in that.
Yes.
And finding ways to take, the vintage looks and styles.
Exactly.
And it's a
Be
really
original.
cool world. It's the people are beautiful.
Yes.
The ideas are beautiful, and the empowerment side of it is.
And you're beautiful.
Thank you. I took the shower tonight. That's all it is. No, thank you.
And we just love. My life. I live a great life. I have to say, I get to be around amazing talent like this, and people
It's a
who are
horrible
so great
Wednesday.
hearts. I mean, these are a kinship. I feel so close to these wonderful people in my life that God keeps bringing in them. I am so blessed. I thank God every day for being alive and for being in good health, because if you don't have your health, you got to take care of yourself. And she wants to
Yes.
do, Sabrina wants to do some cooking, some different healthy type foods.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I was really big into like the raw foods, the juicing. I fell off the wagon a little, and I hit the pizza hard for a while, but I'm gonna get back to the kale.
You have to do that.
We're slowly in between. I hit romaine. I'm not a kale yet. We're making
I like that.
little steps towards the right lettuces. But you're completely right. I mean, if you're not there and you're not 100%, you can't really give yourself anything. You can't give anything to anyone else either.
Absolutely. I mean, it's like the movie What About Bob? Baby steps, Bob.
Yes.
Baby
little.
steps. And I always joke around with my friends like that. And I do think that it is the power of your mind. Your mind is so powerful. We only use 1/10 of it anyway. And so if you can tap into more of that, but I really believe in the laws of attraction. I believe you can call it cause and effect, karma, sowing and reaping, but it is true. The energy you put out there comes back 1,000%, or they say tenfold, but it's like 1,000%. But so you just want to basically do the best you can, put out the most positive energy in spite of all of the crazy things that go on in this world, all the haters, all the negative people. You know, you just kind of feel sorry for them, and you just say, you know, God, work with these people and help them through their little trials and tribulation,
Yeah.
maybe to find themselves, and they go better. And so we just know that all things work together to those who are called according to the purpose and faith. I took that a little bit of a scripture and I threw my own words in that.
You give it your all, you just keep swimming. And it's beautiful.
Exactly. And now we're going to take a break. We're going to hear from our sponsors again, and we have some wonderful people. So we'll be right back. Don't go away. Thank you for joining us today.